Sup nerds, I'm Steven, you can call me whatever the hell you want. Right next to me I've got Tom from Barrett Play.
What's happening?
Second part of the E3 videos. Yep, got a list of stuff here that we're going to get through, so sit tight. It's going to be funny, enjoy it. Probably a bit of poo farting still.
What?
Yeah, poo farting.
Okay. So the black seat's just going to turn like really brown.
It's just going to be drenched. First of all, I got one prediction right. Rockstar did turn up to E3 and GTA 5 on new gen and PC. It's going to be sick.
You know what's happening at the moment? They didn't put it on PC the first time.
Yeah, it was coming. It was coming.
It was coming.
I think they just I think they waited a little too long. But
no, I think they waited just the amount of time, actually.
But there's no release date, which is even scarier. That they're sort of doing the whole heist thing with this. I think they're probably not going to tell anyone until like a week before.
Isn't that meant to be the next DLC, the heist? Apparently.
Yeah, but now it's a hipster one. They're just pushing it back. I don't know.
I think they're pushing it back. So when it comes to the next gen, it's like, okay, heists are definitely on next gen, but guess what? You're gonna have to wait if you're on the previous gen. So guess what? Get the new gen.
Yeah.
And so many people will actually go and do it.
Yeah, and that makes Rockstar and Sony money. The next one is Assassin's Creed. You know more about that than I do.
Unity.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's been in production apparently for about 3 years. So it's been in production as long as any of them. Because they go, alright, Assassin's Creed 1, you're going to work on, they went and say, you guys are going to work on Assassin's Creed 3, you guys are going to work on Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
And when Assassin's Creed 2 was done, the group there split off. One group did Revelations and Brotherhood, which were yearly, and then one group went off and started Black Flag. So they always split the group up. I think this is all just what I've been hearing, and they just start on the next one's years in it. And then you saw Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations. They had the same graphics, the same concept behind them, except in Brotherhood you could buy buildings and that. And then 3 came out, and just that one was just that took everyone by storm because they just constantly updated graphics. And then Black Flag was
blew that out of the water.
That blew that out of the water, literally. You know, the ships and that.
Funs.
And then now Unity has actually been in the works since Assassin's Creed 3. I think Unity was actually meant to be before Black Flag, but I think it was meant to go 3, then Unity, but I think because of the success of the naval missions in 3, they just went, alright, we're going to push that back, make it better, let's go do Black Flag.
Yeah, well, it looks amazing anyway.
Oh god, yeah.
Another big game that I had doubts about until I saw the actual gameplay trailers is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
I have not seen the gameplay.
For anyone that hasn't, go and check it out. It's kind of blew my mind. The gameplay itself looks exactly like the trailer. It is the same thing. And it was only like, maybe I think 9 minutes, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just like, I couldn't stop watching. It was like the GTA 5 trailer, you just couldn't stop looking at it.
Because you're looking for the advancements that they keep saying with the consoles, the power that the next gen bring. You're looking for it, and
this is it.
This is it. Like I saw the trailer, which has I think James Spencer or whatever his name is in it.
What's his name?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. James Spencer.
I was thinking of James.
James Spencer, my friend.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Him in it, and you just look at it and go, "That's pretty cool."
But it's not going to look like it.
It's not going to look like it, and then
now it does.
It's going to be awesome.
It's ridiculous.
But however, I am hearing people say, "Oh, it's just a rip-off of Halo and Titanfall because they've got these machines that can make them jump."
It's futuristic. It's advanced warfare.
It's in the title, people.
Yeah. That's got a release date of the 4th of November this year, so 2014.
Another Christmas present.
Yay! More birthday presents. Another one which you can ramble on about because I'm keen for it, but I don't know enough about it, which is Arkham Knight.
The game that's going to set the boundary for the next gen, in my opinion. Just the moment it was announced, everyone just went, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, oh my god.
Pretty much Arkham Knight is taking place 1 year after Arkham City, so if you haven't played Arkham City, you're an idiot.
Idiot. Dick. Go and play it.
This one has been the Rocksteady trilogy, so not counting Origins, has been in the works for
millennia.
They've always wanted to do it. Asylum came out and they knew the direction they wanted to go. Them killing the Joker, spoiler, them killing the Joker was actually Mark Hamill's retirement. That was, I think, the last time Mark Hamill ever did the voice.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And they went, okay, this gives us an opportunity to put in another bad guy, because the Arkham Knight character is an original character. It's completely original. Everyone's going, it's Jason Todd. Yes, it has the same aspects of Jason Todd, where it's wearing armored costume, it's alright to kill, it looks like Batman, but no, it's not.
No, it's still got to be Bruce Wayne.
It's...
Especially because it says Bruce in gameplay.
Oh, Batman's Bruce.
Yeah.
Batman is Bruce, but
Batman is Todd. No.
Yeah, no, people are saying Batman was Damien at one point.
What?
Yeah.
It even says Bruce.
Yeah, it even says Bruce. Batman's Bruce, Arkham Knight, we don't know who that is. It's a completely original character. If they do come out and say, it's Jason Todd, I'm going to be so pissed. Because if it is Jason Todd, then it's just like, you kind of ruined it. But Rocksteady have come out and said, no, it's not Jason Todd, he doesn't make an appearance. No, he does make an appearance as Robin still, I think. No, that's Tim Drake's Robin this time around. But yeah, one year after the Joker's death, Batman's, if you look at the Batmobile trailer, the Batmobile it's armed to kill. A 50 cal cannon or 50 cal gun, and it's got all this shit. It's ready to kill. I think Batman's like, alright, you're trying to fuck up Gotham? Okay, I'm going to kill you now. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
An interesting fact, the only reason it's coming out on the next-gen consoles, I don't know if you know this, is because you actually can look inside the buildings and you see little details. You get to go inside the buildings, and they did it because of the Batmobile. They went, we want to make the Batmobile this big, awesome thing. We're not able to do it with the previous console, so we have to put it on the next gen. So
another huge release in terms of sort of considering they got 2 Game of the Year awards just with 2 games, and it's probably it's my favourite first-person shooter is Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It's coming out fall, America's sort of, this is all American date, by the way, fall America, so spring for us. I'm really keen. It's taking place, if you haven't played the other game, spoiler alert, it's played on the moon.
I actually haven't played it.
Zero gravity. It's going to be nuts. Moon monsters, and this time around they've actually got 2 girls instead of just 1, so I'm curious to see what they did with that. There's some original characters in there and some throwbacks to go into the sequel and to the previous game. It's going to be bonkers again. It's just, I think that's going to set another benchmark for that kind of first-person shooter, all the cartoony sort of over-the-top first-person shooters.
Yeah, like the cartoon kind of way of doing it.
Yeah,
because
it's ridiculous.
You've got like Call of Duty's going to set the standard for first-person
but
ones, but
they're gonna go with 800 bazillion guns again. I think they're probably gonna up the ante on it this time, just because they're like, well, we wanted a pre-sequel, so why not make it huge? Uncharted 4.
Yes. Uncharted 4, one of the best series ever done by Naughty Dog, apart from The Last of Us. I can't really... They've just hinted at little details now, but the footage you saw of the trailer they did at E3 was actually from the PS4. So it's in development. It's been in development since 2, I think. And I can't even remember the gap between 3 and this one, actually. I can't remember when 3 came out. 2012, I think 3 came out. I can't remember. But
it's been too long.
It's been a long time, which is... That's what's good about Naughty Dog. They take their time with their games. They take the time. But yeah, Uncharted 4, it's probably going to set another benchmark for the action adventure for the next gen kind of stuff. A lot of benchmarks are going to be made with some of these big games from the bigger companies like Rocksteady and Naughty Dog. You know, like I said before, Naughty Dog did The Last of Us. They're actually remastering it for
the new gen,
and that itself, like when that came out, everyone was like, "Holy crap! This is at the end of this generation, and it's just set the benchmark." And now they're remastering it. So
another one, childhood favorite of all time ever, Pokemon. Yes. Omega and Alpha version of Ruby and Sapphire. That's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see what they do. There may be some throwbacks. That there is a possibility. Maybe they might throw in all of generations of Pokemon, which is just going to ruin the game, in my point of view.
Too many Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, they should really just stop at where it started. There is a release date, it's 21st of November, so more birthday presents. There's no other real detail on it. It's just, they just sort of went, here you go, here's a remastered game. And everyone went, So
You
that's all I know about
you
that.
Pokemon fans, man.
Another big one for me is Shadows of Mordor. It's, if you take Assassin's Creed style of gameplay with Lord of the Rings and angry orcs and slow motion killing, it's Shadows of Mordor. It's a dark and deep game. From what we've seen in gameplay and trailer, it's going to be angry and intense, and I can't wait for this game.
It's one of those games where it's like, I've never been into Lord of the Rings, because I just haven't been. But it is one of those games where I've looked at and gone, that's interesting, I might get that when the price is like, where I can get it for like $20.
Yeah, it's I'm not going to buy it straight up, but it's the kind of game that I'll get it and not stop playing it.
He just had like a wrong way sign just stuck to the top of his roof for a second there.
Like, probably the biggest one in this list, actually, outside of maybe Batman and Borderlands and Uncharted, is Battlefront 3. That it has been way too long since they did another game, and thanks to, I mean, it's lucky Disney didn't cancel this, and we should be thankful that they didn't, because
Hey, they haven't cancelled it yet.
yet. Good point.
Yeah. Disney has a habit of going, oh, it's 3/4 way done, or it's in beta. We're going to cancel it. Perfect example was I think Disney cancelled the
last one they did was like 40 something. I don't know.
13.
I think it was that one.
Thank
Yeah, they cancelled that one. And that was
That's
just
huge. The trailer is like nothing, and then at E3 they released this sort of like trailer sort of thing where it was behind the scenes. Go and check it out; it's sick.
We should actually find the videos and put links.
They've gone back to where they shot the original footage of like the original trilogy, and they've gone and checked it out, and then sort of gone, well, we can make that the game. We can make it look like that, and it just looks intense. It's going to be a big game. If you pay close attention in that trailer, you can see just how intense it is. Like, a guy is testing out the flying module of one of the fighters, and it's just like, this game is going to be huge. This is going to break the box office, essentially, for gaming.
That's if there's enough interest for it. Like, it's been so long since one. Like, a lot of people will be be going with it with tiptoeing towards it.
But if they don't cancel it, it's coming out. They don't have a release date. There's meant to be some sort of announcement around 2016, which gives me the impression that it's going to be announced just after Star Wars Episode 7 is released. So that's just going to build the hype and up and up and up, and it's just going to be huge. Unless Star Wars 7 flops.
At the moment, Harrison Ford broke his ankle.
Oh, great.
Yeah, getting into the Millennium Falcon, the door almost crushed his ankle.
Great.
His own ship. Well done.
I'm not a big Halo person, as you're well aware. But they did release stuff. They didn't do anything on 5, so I was wrong. But they did release sort of a banner for it. It looks cool. It looks amazing. But what they did release is the Master Chief Collection. My roommate is a Halo psychopath, essentially.
It's like the early... I'm actually looking at your games. I can already see, like, it's like all the Halos are in order, and then you just got random games.
He's got all of them, including the original. From what I've seen and what they've sort of compared, what they did is they did a comparison between the original and then the new gen, and it just... When this comes out, that's going to break box office games. It's just going to... That looks intense. It's the 10-year anniversary kind of thing, kind of deal. It's ridiculously huge. It's all on one disc too. And it's sort of if you put 4 GTA 5s onto a disc.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed with Microsoft is that you would have realised in the last gen, especially with the 360, you had to have like multiple discs to play.
They've changed it.
They've changed it to just having the one disc, which in the long run, it's going to be so much better for them, because to have like...
Jesus Christ! Sorry. Yeah.
Like to have like... That was the one thing that made PS3 so good, was that like, especially LA Noire, where they did the complete edition, Microsoft had like 4 or 5 discs for that, and then Sony only had like 1. It's like, and now that Microsoft has said, okay, we made a mistake by having multiple discs, let's go down to 1. They're now up there of competing with like collector's editions and that now, and Halo's starting that.
It also gives you a good idea as to, and if you look at the graphics of the new gen, just gives you an idea of just how powerful these engines are. Just because, like, it's mind-blowing that the gaming industry is making more money than the film industry.
There was a cop car there.
idiot. But yeah, that's
Tomato. But
Master Chief has been released to come out the 11th this year. So that's going to be a great week for me.
It was coming out in November.
But then Halo 5 has sort of got a late 2015 sort of deal with it. We'll hear more about it.
Expect it to probably go to 2016.
It looks pretty big. Moving on to sort of what I would call the middle ground. I want to get through these quick because I'm interested, but they're the kind of things that you just sort of see it compared to other games, and it's like, okay, that's fair enough. 2015 is meant to be released this year, funnily enough. Yay, more. It's the same thing. Sorry. September 23rd, 2014. FIFA 15. Go and get it.
Expect around September, November, all the 2K games.
Yeah, same with those.
Sporty games.
Yeah, sports games. I played FIFA before. I can't talk shit, but
I can see you've got Top Speed in your cabinet.
that's Beatties. Dick, come and pick it up, you prick. Can you leave that in there, please?
Alright, sure.
See, you got Top Speed. Shut up, Dick. The Division is to be announced.
That should be in the.
It's to be announced next year. So
that should not be in the middle ground. That game there is going.
But because we don't have a release date, we don't have a sort of estimated time, and therefore we don't know much about it.
Yeah. It's running on a.
What it looks like is God, essentially. If God was a game, then that's it.
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
The Division, when it was first announced, a lot of people were like, okay, it's another Tom Clancy game. And then the first real trailer for it came out before E3.
And everyone's jaws hit the floor.
Yeah, because it just looks so real. And it's one of those games where it's taking... It could possibly happen. That's the type of game it is. It's like, this could possibly happen if you do it.
Yeah.
We just had our director move.
Yeah.
Which was distracting the hell out of me.
Another one to be announced next year and or released next year is Mortal Kombat X. Oh my god!
Did you see the trailer for that?
Just the pain and the blood and the breaking of things.
And,
oh my god!
You know what the worst part's going to be? And this is for everyone who's in Australia. We've now got the R18. We've had the R18 for at least a year now, right? Roughly. We will still have... They'll still try to put it on the Aussie market, and the Aussie Gaming Commission will say, no, take it back and do this, isn't it? This is what needs to change.
Yeah.
And the exact same thing happened with South Park. You know, a lot of people...
It happened with GTA as well.
It happened with GTA. We brought in that R18 rating so we can compete. So the Australian Gaming Society can experience the same thing that America, Europe can all have.
It's 18 for a reason. You shouldn't be buying your children 18 plus games because it's got explicit content. That's why these videos
Mum and Dad
have swearing in it and stuff, because there might be kids that watch it and you shouldn't be repeating the words we say, but the next generation of kids are going to be growing up with all these intense games.
I'm sorry to say, but my parents are guilty of that. I'm actually guilty of that. You know San Andreas, how it came out with R18, I think, at one point?
Yeah, it was R18 and then MA.
Yeah.
I got it when I was like 10 or 11 or 12.
Did your parents buy it for you?
No, my brother did.
Yeah,
You
I
idiot.
brought it. I brought the R18 when I was 10 years old.
They didn't check.
Yeah, they didn't check. And
James was 16 and he bought it.
And
When it was
there's so many games that's like, oh, here are all these big high-end games that you need your parents to buy for you. I was walking in, buying them myself, and you remember this one company which has gone bankrupt, so I'm not going to name them. They found out how old
Just in case.
They found out how old I was, and they're like, holy crap, you're that old? I went, yep.
Yeah, but that's their own fault for doing that.
Yeah, but they still let me buy it anyway, because I was a good customer.
Hi.
Whoa.
I'm the director. I'm Lachlan, Pathetic Industries. You're watching the channel. Thursday, Saturdays, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm doing The Witcher 3 because these guys don't know anything about it. And I really don't know that much either. But I was just told to do it, so I'm here. Witcher 3. It's a sequel to Witcher 2 and Witcher 1, which is how sequels work. I don't do gaming things, shut up.
It has 3 in the name.
It looks awesome. It's coming out 2015. Well, it's been delayed until 2015. It was going to come out in 2014. I'm talking very quickly.
That's fine.
Can people understand it?
No one can ever understand
Awesome.
you.
The Witcher 3 looks really good. I think it's... Yeah, The Witcher 3 is The Great Hunt. It's been talked about like in the games beforehand. Like,
It's-
everything's leading up to this game, I guess.
The only thing I've heard about the Witcher 3 is the reason it's been delayed is because of the new gen. Is they've gone, alright,
Yeah.
the power engine, let's actually...
Yeah, we
everyone's
can
finally
make this
going,
awesome.
Yeah, we can, and they're all going, the new power within these engines can sound like a fucking car now. They can do better graphics and make it just look better.
Yeah.
And so they've gone, let's utilize that. And that's what they're all doing is let's push these things to their absolute limits.
Which is a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, it looks awesome. I'm going to buy it, obviously. Because, well, I
You're an
can.
idiot.
And I want to.
Sorry, that's that out loud.
Alright. I'm Lachlan from Pathetic Industries. That was The Witcher 3. I'm Lachlan. Pathetic Industries. We make amazing content, comedy and sketches and just hilariousness every time. Stop shaking your head, I'm funny. Thursdays are when the amazing videos come out, the greatest things you've ever seen in your life, and Saturday would be the podcast. Tuesdays are nerds and stuff. It's taken us a long time to say this because you won't shut up.
It's because you forgot.
What do you keep doing in the background that makes you make noise?
Shooting people in the face with rocket launchers.
Oh, okay.
That's alright then.
Tuesdays is nerds and stuff. The greatest gaming channel you've ever seen in your life. Because we're humble.
And not something.
That was like the silliest thing you could do. Because we're humble.
How you doing, girl? You like games? Yeah, I'm playing games.
That was brutal. No, the reason I laughed is because I shot a car and I didn't realise a lady got out of it and she went over the fence and over the building. Shot it and it just bang and then... Welcome back. Tomb Raider.
I haven't left.
Yeah, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider. I think there was 2 Tomb Raider games announced. That's like the weirdest look. Rise of the Tomb Raider is the sequel to Tomb Raider, which at the moment Lachlan, who you've just seen before, and me are doing.
Sorry. You're gonna die when you see that.
Tomb Raider is a sequel. Rise of Tomb Raider is a sequel to Tomb Raider.
They just did a cinematic trailer, which apparently the footage was again taken off the new gen consoles. I know nothing about it. It was a shock to me when it was announced.
Yeah, I had no idea it was coming.
I had no idea that.
Sort of like Rockstar. I was right. Fuck off. That's been really straightforward, like the whole video. I'm a Satanist. I'm not.
Wow! Damn!
Please stay on the tracks and get hit by a train.
Oh, that would be freaking fun.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Apparently, from what I've heard, it's taken place, I think, months down the track from the last adventure she had, which you can watch it unfold on my channel with Lachlan, because we're playing through it slowly.
It's hilarious. Go and watch it and subscribe to him.
Yeah. So it's taken a couple months after that, and she's realizing what she wants to be, and that's just what I've got on it. But it's not that much of a shock if you think about it, because when they did it, they had it on PS3, and then they remastered it for PS4 and Xbox One. And I think that they remastered the face and all of the things. So I reckon it was coming, but a lot of people just were like, they just remastered the first one, and so there'll be nothing. There wouldn't be another one. But it's Square Enix. They do whatever they want.
This is another one for you, Dead Island 2. I never really played these games. So
I've only played Riptide. Riptide was just funny to play.
I've seen them played. I just have never really had an interest to play them.
You just get to stand like in the middle of the train tracks and just get run over.
Yep.
But Dead Island 2 looks like it's just going to be more brutal.
And as if it couldn't get any more brutal.
The trailer was pretty funny too.
Yes, it
You've
was.
seen that? Yeah.
Hilarious.
Just that guy running and then just all of a sudden just
Everything just goes. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
And at the end of the trailer, the guy's voice sounds like Jack Black.
Oh yes. Dead Island D.
Dead Island D. Oh god, he got run over. That was like a good chance gone to waste.
Speaking of survival things, Dead.
Words.
Dying Light. Thank you. Is a survival
Oh, that just looks awesome.
first-person survival game. It looks nuts. I don't know anything about it. I know there's meant to be release things for 2015, but there's nothing on it. I mean, it was just a trailer. So, thanks E3 for doing this. Dick.
Oh man.
Please send me to E3.
what's the
Last
other
game is Far Cry 4.
That one I don't know much about.
Yeah, neither do I.
I heard rumours of it, and then they did the trailer where it's this big creepy villain, but I didn't even watch
Is that the
that.
most hipster villain to ever been created?
Yeah, I didn't really
It's
watch
amazing
it.
he doesn't sip chai lattes and masturbate everywhere. I have a real thing with companies masturbating. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the list of shit that we found.
Nerds and stuff plus loneliness.
Yeah. Loneliness and stuff. Alright, so that's it. That's the list of shit that we could find and come up with. Because this video is just going to be so long. Thank you for sitting here and watching this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Tom from Barrett Play coming, chilling and talking shit with us and being a shit. Keep an eye out.
Oh! Holy shit!
Keep an eye out on Thursdays for Pathetic Industries videos and Saturdays podcast. Tuesdays are me on Nerds and Stuff. My name is Stephen. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. Thank you for watching. Dick fuck.
This is gonna be like the rudest channel ever, or
Yeah.
show.
I did mention in the trailer that it was only, it was 18 plus.